Shalom. All right, that's enough. Okay, all praise to the Most High. I'm going to touch on a very, 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 very sticky conversation. I've heard a lot of nuts out there saying that you can marry basically other nations. And they use King Solomon, King David, and not having understanding. Or they will use, well, Joseph married an Egyptian woman, Hamite, right? Produced the Israelite, blah, blah, blah. See thy father. Okay. That's true. Okay. That's true. I'm going to do a part 2 on that. But I'm going to do a part 1. But let me talk a little bit about part 2. I'm about to do part 1 now, but let me talk a bit about part 2 about when we did marry other nations. Joseph got Manasseh and Ephraim, right? You have to understand the scriptures of what the Most High was setting up. And you have to understand also how a lot of these men went off. Okay? So I'm just going to read a few things to you guys. Okay, good. I don't know how many of you subscribe to the book of Jubilees. If you do, we're going to read something in here. You might want to throw it away. But before we do that, go open your Bible, Yashapa. Because this right here, this scripture I'm going to open up with is going to shut down the whole conversation. Well, David had, King Solomon had concubines, and what about in the book? I believe it's in the book of Deuteronomy. He said we could cut their hair off and cut their nails. That's when it's in war. Ain't none of y'all Negroes in war. Nobody's in war. Okay? So you have to understand the context of these things, man. We have to be mindful of what men is teaching us. But this right here is going to close the whole door that I'm going to give them other scriptures. And take it and do as thou willeth. Okay, with it. So give me the book of Matthew, chapter 23, verse 3. No, start at verse 1, 2, 3. All right. So, let me do this. Yeah, that nigga process his head off. And that's another thing about this head covering stuff, y'all. We're going to this, man. But read that.
Matthew chapter 23.
Turn this way.
And then spake Yahawashi to the multitude and to his disciples, saying, the scribes and the Pharisees sit in Moses' seat.
Say what?
Saying, the scribes and the Pharisees sit in Moses' seat.
The scribes and Pharisees sitting in Moses' seat. That's what's going on right now today. A lot of y'all sitting in Moses' seat. A lot of y'all sitting in the prophet's seat, calling yourself apostles. Sorry, guys, priests. All these things you're doing, you're sitting in Moses' seat. A lot of you doing that right now. Some of you say you're third under the sun, sitting in your Yahawashi's seat. All right? Read.
Verse 3. All therefore, whatsoever they bid you observe.
Say what?
All therefore, whatsoever they bid you do. Slack it. All therefore, whatsoever they bid you observe.
Observe. Whatever they bid you to do, observe. They read out the script. Observe. Go ahead.
That observe and do.
And do what they say do according to the word of the Most High. But go ahead.
But do not ye after their works.
But don't do after their works. Don't do like King Solomon. Right? King David marrying other people not of our nations. Oh, they didn't act. See, we mixed all the time. Right? It say don't do it. Read that part again.
But do not ye after their works.
And do ye not after their works. Come on.
For they say and do not.
For they say and do not. That's why a lot of them will tell you, don't do this, don't do that, but they'll marry these other people. Right? So don't hit me with, well, these guys did it, because we're going to go into some scriptures. And a lot of people going to be put to death. I'm just going to come straight up. A lot of people going to be put to death. All right? So we're going to go to the book of Jubilees first. I'm going to put this over here. Hopefully y'all can see it. And I'm going to have my wife read this for you. All right? And we're going to start at verse 7. Okay? We're going to start at verse 7. Read.
Okay.
Listen, if this don't scare your pants off your hind parts, then you don't fear the Most High. Okay? Read.
And if there is any man who wisheth in Israel to give his daughter or his sister to any man who is of the seed of the Gentiles.
And the seed of the Gentiles, because right now that's what y'all doing. It's all right. Right? Some people y'all saying Israel, you know damn well they not. Go ahead.
He shall surely die.
He shall what?
Shall surely die.
Be forgiven?
Shall surely die.
Okay, go ahead.
And they shall stone him with stones.
And they shall what?
Stone him with stones.
Come on.
For he hath wrought shame in Israel.
He done what?
Wrought shame in
He
Israel.
have brought shame in Israel. Come on.
And they shall burn the woman with fire.
And they shall do what with the woman?
Burn the woman with fire.
The heathen woman what?
Shall burn the woman with fire.
The Israelite woman what?
Shall burn the woman with fire.
Come on.
Because she hath dishonored the name of the house of her father.
She has dishonored the name of the house of her father. Okay? But y'all believe in this book, don't you? You believe in this Bible. I follow the laws, Ak. We keep the laws, Ak. You got to understand, when you read what King David did he not lose it? King Solomon, did he not lose it? Come on, read.
And she shall be rooted out of Israel.
And she shall be what?
Rooted out of Israel.
Ostracized, rooted out, dead. Come on.
And let not an adulteress and no uncleanness be found in Israel throughout all the days of the generations of the earth.
Go ahead.
For Israel is holy unto the Lord.
For the Most High said we are holy. Right? So we can't, that's unclean to do this. Come on.
And every man who hath defiled it shall surely die.
And every man, you see the Father act, every man has defiled it, is what?
Shall surely die.
Shall surely live.
Shall surely die.
Shall surely die. Go ahead.
They shall stone him with stones.
Next time you follow the law so much, right? Somebody got to get stoned. Come on.
For thus hath it been ordained and written in the heavenly tables.
Wait, it's been ordained and written where?
In the heavenly tables.
In the heavenly tables. Hold on. It's coming back. Go ahead. What verse you
regarding all the seed of Israel.
Regarding what?
All the seed of
regarding
Israel.
All the seed of Israel. Come on.
He who defileth it shall surely die.
He who defiled the seed shall surely die. Some people say, oh, I'll debate it. I'll debate it. You're not debating nobody when it comes to this. You're debating the word. Just like in Matthew chapter 23, verse 3. Scribes and Pharisees do sit in Moses' seat. And he say, do as they say, but not as they do. What do you mean by that? Do the word. Read.
And he shall be stoned with stones.
And he shall be stoned with stones. Come on.
Verse 10. And to this law there is no limit of days.
Hold on. And to this law what?
There is no limit of days.
Oh, that's in the Old Testament, Christ came, Yahawashi came and got rid of that. Oh, you know, we a mixed nation. And to this law what?
No limit of days.
Come on, go ahead, where?
Put the pointer on it.
I'm not understanding.
So people follow along.
Okay, yeah.
Don't just.
I got you. No limit of days. Come on.
And no remission.
And no remission.
Nor any atonement.
Or any atonement. So no remission nor any atonement. No remission or any atonement. Go ahead.
But the man who hath defiled his daughter shall be rooted out in the midst of Israel, because he hath given of his seed to Molech.
Because he's given his seed unto Molech.
Moloch.
Any go ahead, read.
And brought impiously so as to defile it.
Go ahead.
And do thou, Moses, command the children of Israel and exhort them not to give their daughters to the Gentiles, and not to take for their sons any of the daughters of the Gentiles, for this is abominable before the Lord.
This is an abomination. Right? You better wake up. Stop listening to these scribes and Pharisees. Come on.
For this reason I have written for thee in the words of the law all the deeds of the Shemites, which they wrought against Dinah, and how the sons of Jacob spake, saying, we shall not give our daughter to a man who is uncircumcised.
Go ahead.
For that were a reproach unto us.
Go ahead.
And it is a reproach to Israel to give those who get Slakia. And it is a reproach to Israel to those who give and to those who take the daughters of the Gentiles.
Give and take the daughters of the Gentiles. Come on.
For this is unclean.
For this is unclean. That's a very powerful word. Unclean. Remember, the Most High said we're going to be clean. We're not going to be spotted. Christ said that. We're not going to be a speckled bird. Go ahead. For this what?
Is unclean and abominable to Israel.
And abominable to Israel. Come on.
And Israel will not be free from this uncleanness if it hath a wife of the daughters of the Gentiles.
Read that part again.
And Israel will not be free from this uncleanness if it hath a wife of the daughters of the Gentiles.
Read that again.
And Israel will not be free from this uncleanness if it hath a wife of the daughters of the Gentiles.
And Israel will not be free from this uncleanness if it has a wife of the daughters of the Gentiles. Read.
Or hath given any of its daughters to a man who is of any of the Gentiles.
Say that part again. Or have given any of its daughters to a man who is of any of the Gentiles. Go ahead.
For there will be plague upon plague.
For there will be what?
Plague upon plague. And curse upon curse.
Go ahead.
And every judgment and plague and curse will come upon him if he do this thing or hide his eyes from those who commit uncleanness.
Oh, wait a minute. If he do this thing or hide his eyes, right? Oh, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm just going to turn the other cheek. I ain't going to say nothing. Go ahead. Hide his eyes from what?
Those who commit uncleanness, or to defile the sanctuary of the Lord, or those who profane his holy name, then will the whole nation together be judged for all the uncleanness and profanation of this man.
Go ahead.
And there will be no respect of persons, and no consideration of persons, and no receiving of hands of fruit, and offerings, and burnt offerings, and fat, nor the fragrance of sweet savor, so as to accept it. And so fare every man or woman in Israel who defileth the sanctuary. For this reason, I have... Here.
Okay, go ahead.
Do you want me to read that? You sure?
Let me see. Hold on. Oh, yes, read that, because we're going to get into something real quick. We're going to read this whole thing. Go ahead. We're right here.
For this reason, I have commanded thee, saying, testify this testimony to Israel. See how the Shemites fared and their sons, how they were delivered into the hands of 2 sons of Jacob.
Go ahead.
And they slew them under tortures, and it was reckoned unto them for righteousness. And it was written down to them for righteousness. And the seed of Levi was chosen for the priesthood, and to be Levites, that they might minister before the Lord as we continually, that Levi and his sons may be blessed forever. For he was zealous to execute righteous and judgment and vengeance on all those who rose against Israel.
Stop. Okay, come back over here. That's good. We'll have to read more on that. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna read this part right here. Verse 21. It says, all these accounts have I written for thee, and I have commanded thee to say to the children of Israel that they shall not commit descendants after him, and he have been recorded on the heavenly table as a friend and a righteous man. All this account I have written for thee, and have commanded thee to say to the children of Israel that they shall not commit sin, nor transgress the ordinance, nor break the covenant which has been ordained for them. But they that shall fulfill it and be recorded as friends, but if they transgress and work uncleanness in every way, they will be recorded on the heavenly table. Recorded on the heavenly table. What's that?
Huh?
Read this for me.
On the heavenly tables as adversaries.
Go ahead.
And they will be destroyed out of the book of life.
And you will be destroyed out of the book of life. How about that?
And they will be recorded in the book of those who will be destroyed. And with those who will be rooted out of the earth. Rooted out.
Okay. You've been warned. That's in the book of Jubilees. All right. That's in the book of Jubilees. I'm telling you. Y'all think it's a joke. Let's go to the book of Genesis. Because y'all be like, well, remember the seed of thy father, the seed of thy father. Right? Okay. Give me Genesis chapter 22, verse 2. Understand.
Genesis chapter 22, verse 2.
And
he said, take now thy son, thy only son Isaac, whom thou lovest, and to get thee into the land of Moriah, and offer him there for a burnt offering upon one of the mountains, which I will tell thee of.
He said, thy only son, Isaac. But remember, he had another one, Ishmael. But he said, only son. But wait a minute. Didn't the same seed come out of Abraham? Right? I got to get a little graph. Wasn't it the same sperm? Then it going, come on, man. But he said, thy only son. Wake up. Give me Deuteronomy 23, and we're going to read 1 through 7. All right? 1 through 7. It's high time, man, y'all wake out of sleep. Now, I didn't write this. I ain't write nothing in this book. Nothing in this book. Come on, read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 23.
He
that is wounded in the stones, or hath his privy member cut off, shall not enter into the congregation of the Lord. A bastard shall not enter into the congregation of the Lord.
Go ahead.
Even to his 10th generation shall he not enter into the congregation of the Lord.
Right.
An Ammonite or a Moabite shall not enter into the congregation of the Lord.
What? A what?
An Ammonite or a Moabite shall not enter into the congregation
of the Lord. An Ammonite or a Moabite shall not enter into the congregation of the Lord. Go ahead.
Even to their 10th generation.
Come on.
Shall they not enter into the congregation of the Lord forever.
For what?
Forever.
Oh, I could bring him as my wife.
Forever.
I could bring him as my husband.
Forever.
They follow the Most High.
They shall not enter the congregation of the Lord forever.
Forever. Come on.
Because they met you not with bread and with water in the way, when ye came forth out of Egypt, and because they hired against thee Balaam, the son of Beor, of Pethor, of Mesopotamia, to curse thee.
Go ahead.
Nevertheless, the Lord thy God, thy power, would not hearken unto Balaam. But the Lord thy power turned the curse into a blessing unto thee, because the Lord thy power loved thee. Thou shalt not seek their peace, nor their prosperity, all thy days forever.
All thy days forever. Go ahead.
Verse 7.
Mm-hmm.
Thou shalt not abhor an Edomite, for he is thy brother. Thou shalt not abhor an Egyptian, because thou wast a stranger in his land.
That's right. So understand this. No, that's fine. That's fine. Because I'm going to get on that Edomite and Egyptian, all that, man. Let's see. Give me let me try 1 Peter. I should have looked at that before. Give me 1 Peter's. Give me 1 Peter's. All right. I should have looked. I think it's 2:19. If it's not, let me see. If it's not, then we'll go someplace else. No, give me 2 Peter's 2:19. It may not be. If it's not it, then I just go to my next scripture. I just wanted to read that if it's the right one. Let me see. Nope. Don't worry about it. That's not it. That's not it. Shawshan, if you're watching, brother, type that scripture because you know what I want. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 3 and 4. All right. Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 3 and 4. We're gonna get that Peter's again. We'll get Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 3 and 4. Boy. Mm-hmm. But we the bad guys.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 3 and 4.
Uh-huh.
Neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughters thou shalt not give unto his son, nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son. For they will turn away thy son from following me, that they may serve other gods. So will the anger of the Lord be kindled against you and destroy thee suddenly.
See that, y'all? I mean, these are just regular scriptures. I don't get it, man. And the evidence is there on so many levels on who's who in Israel, right? Well, we're gonna deal with the wheat and tares. We're gonna do try the spirit, by the spirit. You know what they say? What they always say, that one? I think it's in Romans. They say the spirit bear witness, right? The spirit bear witness, right? What is the spirit? It's the spirit of Yahawashi, right? Ain't no what that guy's spirit. Y'all, I'm telling you, y'all better wake up. Give me make sure Numbers. The book of Numbers. Let me see. Let me see. Give me a second. Yeah, give me Numbers chapter 36, verse 6.
Okay, what about 8 and 9?
Yeah, go ahead. But read verse 6 and then verse 8 and 9. Numbers chapter 36. We're going to start at verse 6 and jump to 8 and 9. Read that.
I'll just read 6 through 9.
Go ahead, no matter. Read that, 6 through 9.
Okay. Deuteronomy chapter 36, verse 6. This is the thing which the Lord doth command concerning the daughters of Zelophehad, saying, let them marry to whom they think best.
Right.
Only to the family of the tribe of their father shall they marry. So shall not the children of Israel remove from tribe to tribe.
So what?
So shall not the inheritance of the children of Israel remove from tribe to tribe.
Move from tribe to tribe. So all you guys out there who think or claiming that you know what tribe you're from. So if you say you know what tribe you're from, okay, and the sister say she know what tribe she from, and y'all's claiming this, and y'all from different tribes, what it say?
So shall not the inheritance of the children of Israel remove from tribe to tribe.
Don't go tribe to tribe. Y'all fall in the scriptures though, right? Y'all fall in the scriptures. So if you're Judah, you can't mess with Gad. If you're Gad, you can't mess with Zebulon. If you're Issachar, you can't mess with Ephraim. If you're Levi, you can't. Get out of here. But y'all follow the scriptures, right? You scribes and Pharisees to be brought out in Matthew chapter 20. Read.
For every one of the children of Israel shall keep himself to the inheritance of the tribe of his father.
The tribe of his father. That's why when you read Numbers chapter 1, right, 1 through 18, that's why they all sought for the sons of each tribe. It didn't say all was together. Don't you know it's 12 gates in the kingdom? Go ahead, read.
And every daughter that possesseth an inheritance in any tribe of the children of Israel shall be wife unto one of the family of the tribe of her father.
The tribe of her father. So if she's from the tribe of Zebulon, she got to get Zebulon. Stop talking about, yeah, you see the 12 tribe chart? You can have anybody on this chart. No, the hell you can't. The Most High will have to set this up. Read that part again.
Verse 8. And every daughter that possesseth an inheritance in any tribe of the children of Israel shall be wife unto one of the family of the tribe of her father.
The tribe of her father. So she possesses an inheritance too. Negro. All right? Y'all don't understand this seed thing and all that, man. We're going to keep going. And like I said, it's be a part 2. Right? But I open up in the book of Jubilees. Right? Let's see here. Yeah, I got it.
You open up in Matthew.
No. Well, I opened up in Matthew, but we read the book of Jubilees too. I think it's page 154. And we start at verse 7. But come on, finish reading that. What did it say?
Verse 8. And every daughter that possesseth an inheritance in any tribe of the children of Israel shall be wife unto one of the family of the tribe of her father, that the children of Israel may enjoy every man the inheritance of his fathers.
The inheritance of his fathers. So guess what? Watch this, you 12 tribe charts lovers. If you're saying Northern Kingdom are the Hispanics, right? And we only Levi, Judah, and Benjamin, you can't mess with them then. You can't mess with them other 9 tribes. Okay? How about that? So now I give it to you. But now you can't mess with them. If you're saying that, that's what the scriptures say, don't it? And by the way, when you read Ezra, right, where it talks about the 10 tribes, it said 10 tribes, right? How come you Negroes on the chart got 9? How come you got 9 on the chart that you say in Southern Kingdom, but in the book it says 10 tribes? Something to think about. Finish reading.
Verse 9. Neither shall the inheritance remove from one tribe to another tribe.
Neither shall one inheritance move from one tribe to the other tribe. So if you Judah, you got to leave them other ones alone. You keep the law, remember? You follow your chart, don't you? Come on.
But every one of the tribes of the children of Israel shall keep himself to his own inheritance.
Keep his what?
Keep himself.
Keep him. Keep your behind, your horny behind us. What?
Verse 9. Neither shall the inheritance remove from one tribe to another tribe. But every one of the tribes of the children of Israel shall keep himself to his own inheritance.
Guess what? The next thing they're going to say, well, this was going to happen. We don't know what tribe we come from. We don't know what tribe we come from. Okay? Oh, we just started. The Most High just started. Right? But y'all at Matthew chapter 23, 1 through 3. Right? Now, when we put this on YouTube, I wonder how many dislikes is going to get. Because all we're doing is reading the scriptures. All we're doing is reading the scriptures. Yeah, drink some of your juice, baby. Now let's go to Joshua chapter 23. You're going to learn today F.O.P.E. for our people edification. I hope you're being edified and F.O.P.ed up. All right. They'll give me make sure. Let's see. Joshua is right behind Judges, I believe. Yep, right behind Judges. 23. Let me see. Give me a second.
$11, $12, $13.
Yes. Wait a minute. Is it talking about? Yeah, go ahead.
Or do you want me to start at 7? Take a quick glance.
Yeah, start at verse 7. Joshua chapter 23, verse 7. And it reads on this wise. Come on.
Joshua 23 and 7. That you come not among these nations.
That you what?
Come not among these nations.
Go ahead.
These that remain among you, neither make mention of the name of their gods, nor cause to swear by them.
Don't come amongst them nations, right? Don't mention their gods, Jesus. Because a lot of y'all guys don't want to say it. Say the name. Come on.
Neither serve them, nor bow yourselves unto them.
Go ahead.
But cleave unto the Lord your power, as ye have done unto this day.
Cleave unto the Most High, not your elder, not your captain, your sergeant, your general, or passer. Come on.
For the Lord hath driven out before you great nations and strong. But as for you, no man hath been able to stand before you unto this day.
Go ahead.
One man of you shall chase 1,000 for the Lord your power. He it is that fighteth for you, as he hath promised you.
See, we reading this because we want you to understand you have to follow the Most High. He's the one going to fight for you, not your damn elder, not your leader. Follow this law, statutes, commandments. Do what he told you to do. Follow Yahawashi. Follow Christ. And we're going to get into this thing, man. Come on, let's go.
Take good heed, therefore, unto yourselves, that ye love the Lord your power.
Take heed unto yourself. You love the Most High. Because remember, say, if you love me, what? Keep my commandments. Come on. What verse?
Verse 12. Else, if you do in any wise go back.
In any wise you go back. Come on.
And cleave unto the remnant of these nations.
And cleave unto the remnant of these other nations. Come on.
Even these that remain among you.
Even these ones that's around in your neighborhood, remain among you. We all grew up in the same neighborhood. We all live together. I grew up with these people. These are my friends. Read that part again.
Else, if you do in any wise go back and cleave unto the remnant of these nations, even these that remain among you, and shall make marriages with them.
And shall do what?
And make marriages with them.
These ones is close with you, and shall make what with them?
Marriages with them.
And shall make marriages with them. Yes. Come on.
And go in unto them.
And do what?
And go in unto them.
Go unto them. Have sex with them. Come on.
And they to you.
And they to you.
Know for a certainty.
Know for sure. Certainly. Come on.
That the Lord your power will no more drive out any of these nations from before you, but they shall be snares and traps unto you.
And they shall be snares and traps unto you. Oh, like you said, we get down, baby. We get down. We all grew up together. Right? That's it on that?
And scourges in your sides and thorns in your eyes, until ye perish from off this good land which the Lord your power hath given you.
See that? I don't care if you grew up with somebody, you cool with somebody. Who you cool with, them or the Most High? Huh? Remember the Most High said he's going to laugh at your calamity? Calamity? Remember he said your prayers will be an abomination unto him? Well, I just pray about it, Ak. Give me Ezra, chapter 10, 1 and 2. Oh, have thou fallen by man? Y'all still worshiping man today. Oh, have thou fallen. Ezra. Let me. Okay, yeah.
I just want your listeners to know I'm not being slow with getting the scriptures because I'm typically known as Speedy Gonzalez going to the scriptures, but I'm also taking notes at the same time.
Right.
So please forgive me if it seems like I'm taking a long time.
Well, they can read it themselves. You could. Ezra chapter 10, verse 2 and 3.
Oh, I thought you said 1 and 2.
I'm sorry. 2 and 3. Okay. What one say? Because I don't even. Let me see.
Let's start with 1.
Okay, start with 1.
1, 2, and 3.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, baby.
Okay, Ezra chapter 1, chapter 10, verse 1. Now, when Ezra had prayed, and when he had confessed, weeping and casting himself down before the house of the Most High, there assembled unto him out of Israel a very great congregation of men and women and children.
Look, this was happening. This is repeating itself. This was going to happen right now, and it's repeating itself. Go ahead.
For the people wept very sore.
They wept very sore. Why was that? Read.
And Shechaniah, the son of Jehiel, one of the sons of Elam, answered and said unto Ezra, we have trespassed against our power.
Trespassed against the Most High. Come on.
And have taken strange wives of the people of the land.
Strange wives of the people of the land. Come on.
Yet now there is hope in Israel concerning these things.
So it says hope in Israel concerning these things. I'm not saying this. Come on.
Now therefore let us make a covenant with our power to put away all the wives and such as are born of them.
And what?
And such as are born of them. So
you have to be of Negroid stock, man. You know, the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, right? Remember we read in Genesis chapter 22 and 2 when he said, Isaac, thy only son, right? Because just because you have a baby, your seed don't always make that child an Israelite. So stop it. Stop it. Read that part again.
Now therefore let us make a covenant with our power to put away all the wives and such as are born of them according to the counsel of my Lord and of those that tremble at the commandment of our power.
And those that tremble at the commandment of our power. This is why there was great weeping and crying. This hurts me. This actually hurts me. I'm just reading the scriptures, and I'm not going to say anything else. Go ahead.
And let it be done according to the law.
And let it what?
Let it be done according to the law.
Go ahead. You know what verse to go to? Verse 10 or verse 9?
10 and 10. Or?
10.
Trembling because of the 9.
Yeah, we're going to be verse. Now we're jumping to verse 9.
Ezra chapter 10, verse 9.
Then
all the men of Judah and Benjamin gathered themselves together unto Jerusalem.
All you Benjamites and Judah. Because remember, y'all say this. Only Judah been scattered, Ak. Remember, you can't mix tribes. So it said Judah made this covenant. Says you want to say that? All Judah and Benjamin? Come on.
Then all the men of Judah and Benjamin gathered themselves together unto Jerusalem within 3 days. It was the 9th month, on the 20th day of the month. And all the people sat in the street of the house of the Most High, trembling.
Trembling, come on.
Because of this matter.
Because it doesn't matter. You know why? Stop. Because it's a transgression. He said it was an abomination when we read it. I did not write this stuff down. I'm just reading it. So don't get angry with me. I'm just reading it. And you can do as thou want. Do as thou will. Read.
And for the great rain.
Uh-huh.
And Ezra the priest stood up and said unto them, Ye have transgressed.
Ezra the priest, a Levite, a priest, you have transgressed. How they transgress?
And have taken strange wives to increase the trespass of Israel.
And increase the trespass. Trespass what? The law. Come on.
Now therefore, make confession of the Lord your power of your fathers, and do his pleasure, and separate yourselves from the people of the land and from the strange wives.
Do what?
Now therefore, make confession unto the Lord your power of your fathers, and do his pleasure, and separate yourselves from the people of the land and from the strange wives.
And from the strange wives. Any more on that? Okay, give me you got one more?
Look here.
Read it.
Okay, chapter 10, same chapter, verse 18 and 19. And among the sons of the priests, there were found that had taken strange wives.
Hold on, the sons of the priests, the Levites, they took strange wives. So hold on, you niggas, Benjamin, Judah, and Levi. Come on.
Namely, the sons of Jeshua, the son of Jozadak, and his brethren, Messiah, and Eleazar, and Jerub, and Gedaliah. And they gave their hands that they would put away their wives, and being guilty, they offered a ram of the flock for their trespass.
Read that again.
Verse 18 and 19, chapter 10 of Ezra. And among the sons of the priests, there were found that had taken strange wives, namely of the sons of Jeshua, the son of Jozadak, and his brethren, Maaseiah, and Eleazar, and Jerub, and Gedaliah. And they gave their hands that they would put away their wives, and being guilty, they offered a ram of the flock of for their trespass.
Guilty. What y'all gonna offer for your trespass? Oh, they just concubines, huh? Oh, we could take them. We could cut their nails and hair off in war. Y'all going to work for your enemy. Some damn war. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Give me let me see. Give me Nehemiah chapter 9.
And that one I'm not used to going to. Let's see.
Nehemiah is right after
right after Ezra.
Right after Ezra, yep.
Nehemiah what?
Yes. Please watch this video again, because in fact, when I end it,
Nehemiah.
Yeah, Nehemiah chapter 9. If we can remember all the verses. Nehemiah chapter 9 and verse 1 and 2.
Nehemiah 9, 1 and 2. Now in the 24th day of this month, the children of Israel were assembled with fasting and with sackcloth.
Go ahead.
And earth upon them.
Go ahead.
And the seed of Israel separated
And the what?
themselves.
Hold on. The what?
And the seed of Israel.
The seed of Israel. What they do?
Separated themselves from all strangers. And stood and confessed their sins. And the iniquities of their fathers.
Of their fathers. Of their fathers. You want to find out what one of the sins of the fathers are? Go to Wisdom of Solomon real quick. Go to Wisdom of Solomon, Apocrypha. Right? Y'all gonna learn today. F.O.P.E. For our people, for you guys, edification. Shalom out. Okay, we're going to start at chapter 5. And 1 through 6.
Are you gonna hit this too?
Oh man, that's when okay, wait a minute. Yeah, started chapter 4. See, that's gonna help me. I remember that, bro. I forgot all about it. Yep. Chapter 4, we're gonna start at verse 3, right?
Just one moment, Israel. I have to remind my children that we're doing a video because they got some loud stuff going on.
They can't hear it.
You might hear in the background.
It's all good. Yeah, so so we go to Wisdom of Solomon and Apocrypha, and we're gonna start at chapter 4. Okay? Chapter 4. We're gonna start there. And we're gonna start at we'll start at verse 1. Let's start at verse 1.
I mean, where are we at?
Wisdom of Solomon, yes.
4?
Yes.
Okay.
We're gonna start chapter 4, verse 1.
Okay. 1 through 6?
1 through 6. And then we're gonna go to chapter 5, 1 through 6.
Okay.
Yep.
Wisdom of Solomon in the Apocrypha, chapter 4, verse 1. Better is it to have no children and to have virtue.
Go ahead.
For the memorial thereof is immortal, because it is known with the Most High and with men.
It is known of the Most High. Go ahead.
When it is present, men take example at it. And when it is gone, they desire it. It weareth a crown and triumpheth forever.
Go ahead.
Having gotten the victory, striving for undefiled rewards.
Come on.
But the multiplying brood of the ungodly shall not thrive. Multiplying
brood. Multiplying what? We're going to see. Go ahead.
Nor take deep rooting from bastard slips.
Go ahead.
Nor lay any fast foundation.
Go ahead.
For though they flourish in branches for a time.
They flourish in branches for a time. This is also dealing with when Christ said, I believe it was in Matthew's, the wheat and the tares. Right? Come on, read.
Yet standing not fast, they shall be shaken with the wind.
They're going to be shaken. Them bastards, right? Right? Them branches going to be shaken with the wind, right? That unnatural fruit. Come on.
And through the force of winds, they shall be rooted out.
And through the force of the wind, it's going to be rooted out. Them bad branches going to fall off. Come on.
The imperfect branches shall be broken off.
The imperfect branches, right? Because we're supposed to be perfect, right? Branches. Come on.
Their fruit unprofitable. Not ripe to eat.
Their fruit unprofitable. Come on.
Yea, meat for nothing.
Okay, now here we go. See, this is what everybody stop at. They say, see, yeah, that's just talking about, people not following the law, statutes, commandments. No, it goes deeper than that. We're going to prove it. What's the next verse?
Verse 6. For children begotten of unlawful beds.
On what bed?
Unlawful beds.
After the bed not defiled.
Unlawful beds.
The bed is not defiled.
Unlawful beds.
Come on.
Are witnesses of wickedness against their parents in their trial.
Oh, my goodness. In the parents' trial, them same children going to be a witness against you. Unlawful beds. That's it?
Yeah.
Go to chapter 5.
Yes. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him, and made no account of his labors. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear.
Oh, I don't know if this is what I want.
I think you wanted what I just read.
Right, okay. Go to go to Isaiah real quick. Unlawful beds. The bed is not defiled. Defiled means not breaking the law. Somebody gotta do it. What about this scripture, guys? Give me Isaiah 13 and verse And start at verse 14. No, start at verse 13 through 15. Mm-hmm.
Isaiah chapter 13, verse 13. And therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of the Lord of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger. And it shall be as the chased robe, and as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people, and flee every one into his own land.
Every man going to turn to his own people. Come on.
Well, shoot, I think 16 should go into.
Go ahead.
Every one that is found shall be thrust through.
Every one that's found shall be thrust through. Come on.
And every one that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
Every one that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Come on.
Verse 16. Their children also.
They what?
Their children also.
No, they're my seed.
Their children also.
They come out of me.
Their children
Numbers
also.
1 and 18.
Their children also.
They believe in the Most High.
Their children also.
Come on.
Shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished.
And their wives ravished. Okay. Give me Ephesians real quick. Let me see something. Make sure I'm right. Give me Ephesians chapter 5. And what verse 5 say? I think that's it's something I'm looking for. Let me see. Yeah, just give me that real quick. 5 verse 5.
For this ye know, that no whoremonger.
No whoremonger, because that's what you're doing. You're whoring, right? And we're gonna prove that in read that. No whoremonger. Go ahead.
Nor unclean person.
Remember, clean, unclean that we've been reading about in the book of Jubilees. No unclean person.
Nor covetous man, who is an idolater, hath any inheritance in the kingdom of Yahawashi and of the Most High.
Remember, no whoremonger. Give me Tobit 4 and 12. In the Apocrypha. Yep, somebody gotta do it.
Okay, I have these marked.
If it's pertaining, then read it. If it's pertaining, give me Tobit. Read the whole. Go right there. Keep on going to start at verse 12.
I have 13.
Okay, start at verse 12 though.
Okay. Tobit chapter 4 verse 12. Beware of all whoredom, my son, and chiefly take a wife of the seed of thy fathers, and take not a strange woman to wife, which is not of thy father's tribe. For we are the children of the prophets.
Right.
No, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Remember, my son, that our fathers from the beginning, even that they all married wives of their own kindred, and were blessed in their children, and their seed shall inherit the land.
Right. Now remember this, y'all. Abraham. Remember that. That's another lesson. I want y'all to understand that. To Abram, then it was changed to Abraham. Well, go ahead. That's it on that.
I want you to look at this before I read it, if you think it's relevant. 13. If it's not, then I'm not going to read it.
The whole Bible's relevant, but no, we don't have to read that.
I'm just saying.
Right. Give me Nehemiah. All right.
Turn this heat down.
Go to Nehemiah, everybody. That's on the line if you're paying attention. Don't trust what I'm reading. Open your Bible up. Okay. Right. Remember we mix. Well, let's see what we're supposed to do. Right. Mix. Well, what I'm about to read, y'all say, oh, that's just different nations. Okay. I accept that too. Nehemiah chapter 13. Nehemiah chapter 13. And we're going to start... excuse me. Verse 3.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. I got to make sure.
Nehemiah?
Yeah, we're going to start at verse 3.
No, what chapter did?
Oh, I'm sorry. Chapter 13. Uh-huh.
Verse 3.
Yep.
Nehemiah.
Chapter 13, start at verse 3. Mm-hmm.
This here deals with tithing.
I know, but just read it. I know what it deals with, but read it.
Now it came to pass, when they had heard the law, that they separated from Israel all the mixed multitude.
Right, start at verse 1.
Nehemiah 13:1.
Mm-hmm.
On that day they read in the book of Moses in the audience of the people,
Mm-hmm.
and therein was found written that the Ammonite and the Moabite should not come into the congregation of the Most High forever.
Forever. Right? Forever. So now jump down to verse 3 again.
Now it came to pass, when they had heard the law, that they separated from Israel all the mixed multitude.
Mm-hmm. Now go to verse 23 and read all the way to verse to 31.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, it's 27. I mean,
No, you said 31. Okay, Nehemiah 13, verse 23.
Mm-hmm.
In those days also saw I Jews that had married wives of Ashdod, of Ammon, and of Moab.
Mm-hmm.
And their children spake half in the speech of Ashdod, and could not speak in the Jews' language.
Half of the speech of English, half in the speech of whoever's you dealing with. All right, come on.
But according to the language of each people.
Mm-hmm.
And I contended with them, and cursed them, and smote certain of them, and plucked off their hair, and made them swear by the Most High, saying, Ye shall not give your daughters unto their sons, nor take their daughters unto your sons, or for yourselves.
There you go. Keep on.
Did not Solomon, king of Israel, sin by doing these
Wait a
things?
minute. Solomon did what?
Did not Solomon, king of Israel, sin by doing these things?
Solomon? How many wives Solomon had? I don't know. I can't remember.
700?
I don't know how many you had. But hold on. We mixed Solomon, right? But did not Solomon do what? Did not Solomon sin?
By these things?
By these things. So don't give me, well, brother, they did it. Yeah, they did, but it was a sin. Matthew chapter 23, verse 3. Do as they say, not as they do. Read.
Yet among many nations was there no king like him, who was beloved of his power.
Right.
And the Most High made him king over all Israel.
Right.
Nevertheless, even him did outlandish women cause to sin.
There we go. So what just somebody did? Well, that's because they followed the custom. It was a sin period to marry him. A sin period. Okay, come on.
Shall we then hearken unto you to do all this great evil?
What? What is it called?
Shall we then hearken unto you to do all this great evil?
It's evil, and it's a great evil. Read.
To transgress against our power and marrying strange wives?
A great evil to transgress against Yahweh and marry strange wives? But some people talking about they want to debate this. You won't be debating me. Watch this video and shut up. Read.
And one of the sons of Joadah, the son of Eliashib, the high priest, was son-in-law to Sanballat, the Horonite, therefore I chased him from me.
Go ahead.
Remember them, O my power, because they have defiled the priesthood.
They defiled the priesthood. Come on.
And the covenant of the priesthood.
And the covenant. Go ahead.
And of the Levites.
Go ahead.
Thus cleansed I them from all strangers, and appointed the wards of the priests and the Levites, every one in his business.
Keep going.
And for the wood offering at times appointed, and for the first fruits, remember me, O my power, for good.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm not done yet. The scripture's not done yet. We're going to keep on going. Let's go to Numbers. What we want? Numbers. Where's Numbers? Numbers 36. Numbers chapter 36. Okay.
6 through 9. Or 6 through 10.
No, start at 1.
Start at 1. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Start at verse 1 is important.
Numbers chapter 36, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
And the chief fathers of the families of the children of Gilead, the son of Machir, the son of Manasseh, of the families of the sons of Joseph, came near and spake before Moses and before the princes and the chief fathers of the children of Israel. And they said, the Lord commanded my Lord to give the land for an inheritance by lot to the children of Israel. And my Lord was commanded by the Lord to give the inheritance of Zelophehad, our brother, unto his daughters. And if they be married to any of the sons of the other tribes of the children of Israel, then shall their inheritance be taken from the inheritance of our fathers.
See that? You can't marry tribes again. No different tribes. Come on.
And shall be put to the inheritance of the tribe whereunto they are received. So shall it be taken from the lot of our inheritance.
Go ahead.
And when the Jubilee of the children of Israel shall be, then shall their inheritance be put unto the inheritance of the tribe whereunto they are received. So shall their inheritance be taken away from the inheritance of the tribe of our fathers.
There's no tribe mixing, guys. There's no tribe mixing. Understand that. No tribe mixing. Come on.
And Moses commanded the children of Israel according to the word of the Lord, saying, the tribe of the sons of Joseph hath said well, this is the thing which the Lord doth command concerning the daughters of Zelophehad, saying, let them marry to whom they think best, only to the family of the tribe of their father.
Only to the family of the tribe of their father
shall they marry.
So hold on. If the Most High only want mixing animals, and we're going to get that too. He only want us mixing tribes. But you're going to talk about you can go with up. Boy, y'all, you Pharisees something else, man. Come on.
So, verse 7. So shall not the inheritance of the children of Israel remove from tribe to tribe.
Oh my goodness. So it won't move from tribe to tribe. So guess what? Benjamin, Judah, and Levi, y'all want to be with the other 9 tribes so bad you can't do it. Come on.
For every one of the children of Israel shall keep himself to the inheritance of the tribe of his fathers.
There we go. Or the tribe of his fathers. Come on.
And every daughter that possesses an inheritance in any tribe of the children of Israel, not a concubine. Not a concubine,
right. That's right. Not a concubine. And every daughter, right? Because she has a tribe too. You Negroes think you can just go, I'm going to sleep with this. No, you can't. She has to stay with her own tribe too because she has an inheritance. Okay? Y'all want to step over the women and screw. That's all you want to do. That's all, man. Come on.
Verse 8. And every daughter that possesseth an inheritance in any tribe of the children of Israel shall be wife unto one of the family of the tribe of her father, that the children of Israel may enjoy every man the inheritance of his fathers. Neither shall the inheritance remove from one tribe to another tribe. But every one of the tribes of the children of Israel shall keep himself to his own inheritance.
Every one to his own inheritance. So now, y'all gonna follow it? Or Judah, you gonna marry Issachar? Or you gonna marry Zebulon? Right? Or you gonna marry Ephraim? Right? Or you gonna marry Gad, Naphtali, Manasseh? You gonna marry them? Joseph. Come on, guys. We're not finished on that too. We on verse 9, right? Yeah, keep on going.
Okay. Numbers 35.
36.
36, verse 10. Even as the Lord commanded Moses, so did the daughters of Zelophehad. For Mahlah, Tirzah, and Hoglah, and Milcah, and Noah, the daughters of Zelophehad, were married unto their father's brothers' sons.
Go ahead.
And they married into the family of the sons of Manasseh, the son of Joseph.
Oh, yeah, come on.
And their inheritance remained in the tribe of the family of their father.
Go ahead, last one.
These are the commandments and the judgments which the Lord commanded by the hand of Moses unto the children of Israel in the plains of Moab by Jordan near Jericho.
So y'all committing great sin, man. Give me let me see. Yeah, y'all committing great sin. Remember it said great evil. Evil. You evil little Israelites. You sneaky little Israelites. You're sneaky, you're evil, you're wicked. The Most High see you. Remember? In the book of Ecclesiastes? Right? You're going to see it in the dark.
Somebody asked what chapter was that. We just read out of Numbers chapter 36.
Okay. Yeah. Give me Ezra. Ezra. Right before Nehemiah again. Read. Oh, I'm sorry. Chapter 9, 1 through 4.
Ezra chapter 9, 1 through 4. Now, when these things were done, the princes came to me, saying, the people of Israel and the priests and the Levites have not separated themselves from the people of the land, doing according to their abominations, even of the Canaanites, the Hittites, the Perizzites, the Jebusites,
go ahead,
the Ammonites, the Moabites, the Egyptians, and the Amorites.
Hold on. Did it say the Egyptians?
The Egyptians.
It said the Egyptians, right? Remember, don't abhor the Egyptian. Right? Come on.
Verse 2. For they have taken of their daughters for themselves.
For they have taken daughters of themselves. Because I was debating the dude that made a great scholar, but not in tune with the word of the Most High. Because he say, well, he said you can't mess with the Canaanites. He said out of door Edomite or Egyptian, right? Basically, he's saying you can marry him. But what does it say here about them? It says the Canaanites, the Hittites, the Perizzites, the Jebusites, the Amorites, the Moabites, the Egyptians, right? And the no, that was the Ammonites and the Egyptians and the Amorites. Verse 2, what does it say?
For they have taken of their daughters for themselves and for their sons, so that the holy seed.
The holy what?
The holy seed.
We have a holy seed, man. The holy seed. Go ahead.
Have mingled.
Have what?
Have mingled.
Oh, we mixed. We mixed. So what? You can't tell. Come on, man. Let's go.
So that the holy seed have mingled themselves with the people of those lands.
Go ahead.
Yea, the hand of the princes and rulers have been chief in this trespass.
Has been what?
Chief in this trespass.
Chief. I'm not even going to mention his name. Chief in this trespass. Now watch this, guys. Them nations, black. Every single one of them, black. Moabites, Amorites, black. All of them. Canaanites, Perizzites, Ammonites, Egyptians, Jebusites, black. Right? But they mingle themselves with the people of those lands. Yea, the hands of the princes of the rulers have been chief in this trespass. Read. Verse 3.
Verse 3. And when I heard this thing, I rent my garment and my mantle and plucked off the hair of my head and of my beard and sat down a stone.
So right now, right, a stone. Right. That's what a lot of y'all need to do right now. You need to pluck your beard off. Right? Sit your behind down and pluck your beard off for doing this great wickedness. Not shave it off. Pluck it off. Because you're telling our people falsehood, man. Pluck it. Read verse 4.
Then were assembled unto me every one that trembled at the words of the power of Israel, because of the transgression of those that had been carried away. And I sat astonied until the evening sacrifice.
Y'all better wake up. What's up, Daryl? Hope everything is all well. Most High bless you and your beloved family. All praises. Go to chapter
Same book.
Yeah, same book. Do I want to? Chapter 10. Now, read the whole chapter in Ezra chapter 10. We're not going to do it. Right? But the whole chapter 10. The covenant of the people. Right? Read the whole chapter, man. But let me see. Oh man.
Take a look here.
I want to read the whole thing.
Right here.
I know it.
Yeah. No, right here.
Okay, read it.
I think we read this. Ezra 10. We read
Ezra 10, 2 to 3.
We read 18 and 19 already.
Right. But I want to read verse 40. But look, this what when you read Ezra 10, you can read the whole chapter. But read verse 44, and you'll see they was taking strange wives, man. Go ahead. Read it. Read.
And you said what? You said 40 what?
44. What you wanted to read it in?
44. All
right. Ezra chapter 10, verse 44.
All right, I'll read that first, but I want you to look at 2 through 3, and then...
I already know what to say. Just go ahead and read it.
Okay. Ezra chapter 10, verse 44. All these had taken strange wives, and some of them had wives by whom they had children.
And whom they had children. Of whom they had children. All of them take strange wives of whom they had children. Go ahead, what you want to read? Verse 2.
Oh, yeah. Ezra chapter 10, 2, verse 2, 3, 10, and 11.
Right. Go ahead.
Oh, gosh. Forgive me.
That's what I said. You got to read the whole.
For saying this name wrong. 10, verse 2. And Shechianiah, the son of Jehiel, one of the sons of Elam, answered and said unto Ezra, we have transgressed against our power, and have taken strange wives of the people of the land. Yet now there is hope in Israel concerning this thing. Now therefore let us make a covenant with our power to put away all the wives, and such as are born of them. We read that.
Yeah, we
did read that.
That's what I said. We just read it.
Okay, but did we read 10 and 11?
Read it. Read 10 and 11.
I don't remember.
We didn't. We didn't. I got it right here. We didn't.
All right, 10 and 11. Then Ezra the priest stood up and said unto them, Ye have transgressed, and have taken strange wives, to increase the trespass of Israel. Now therefore make confession unto the Lord our power of your fathers, and do his pleasure, and separate yourselves from the people of the land, and from the strange wives.
From the strange wives. Now let's read that whole chapter, chapter 10. Read the whole chapter. Now let's go to 1 Kings. 1 Kings. Chapter 11. And we're going to read 1 through 8. 1 through 8.
1 Kings 11, 1. But King Solomon loved many strange women, together with the daughter of Pharaoh, women of the Moabites, Ammonites,
right,
Edomites,
right,
Zidonians, and Hittites, of the nations concerning which the Lord said unto the children of Israel, ye shall not go in to them.
Don't go. Now, wait a minute. They go to Edomites, because that guy from Hebrews and Negroes was saying, well, that was only talking about the Canaanites. Me and the brother Uriah was on a live last week on a radio show. I can't think the name of it. And we came on like 40 minutes in, and Hawk smashed with the scriptures. With the scriptures. Because he said, oh, this is only the Canaanites. It's only talking about the 7 nations, right? Sorry, brother, I love you. But you probably want to it'd be better off if you get Pastor Dow to try to defend it, because that was horrible what you done. I love you, but that was a horrible job you did. Maybe Pastor Dow can do better. Finish reading.
Ye shall not go in to them.
Read from 1 again. Restart 1 again.
Sure. 1 Kings 11 and 1. But King Solomon loved many strange women, together with the children of Pharaoh, women of the Moabites, Ammonites, Edomites, Zidonians, and Hittites, of the nations concerning which the Lord said unto the children of Israel, ye shall not go in to them.
Don't go into them. Don't do it. Go ahead.
Neither shall they come in unto you.
Go ahead.
For surely they will turn away your heart.
Oh, they say, well, it's only because they turn away. But you think you got more power than what the Most High telling you. Well, what if she serves, or what if he serves? Right? They doing like, you really think you're gonna make them do your will? The Most High say, no, they're gonna turn you away. Point blank, period. Go ahead.
For surely they will turn away your heart after their gods.
Go ahead. Hold on. You know one of their gods? That Christmas tree. Right? It's a whole lot of things they're gods. Go ahead.
Solomon clave unto these in love.
Go ahead. Solomon, poor Solomon. Come on.
And he had 700 wives, princesses, and 300 concubines.
You see,
And his wives turned away his heart.
Even your we can have concubines, Ak. We can have concubines, Ak. Oh no. He said nope. They'll turn you away. Even them concubines from these other nations, the Edomites and the Zebonites, Amorites, Moabites, Hittites. Okay? Now let's go to
Oh, you didn't want to go all the way to 8?
Well, go ahead.
No.
Read it.
No.
Yeah, go to 8. Yeah, go to 8. Keep on, if you want to.
For it came to pass that when Solomon was old, that his wives turned away his heart after other gods. And his heart was not perfect with the Lord his power.
See that? His heart wasn't perfect. But y'all talking about what Solomon did it. He wasn't perfect. Was perfect. For the Lord shall commandments, I believe, is in Psalm chapter 7 or verse 18, something like that, 18 and 7. Perfect is to follow the Lord shall commandments. Period. He wasn't perfect. Come on.
As was the heart of David his father.
What?
As was the heart of David his father.
Even David wasn't perfect like that, man. Boy.
Verse 5. For Solomon went after Ashtoreth, the goddess of the Zidonians, and after Milcom, the abomination of the Ammonites.
You see that? Come on.
And Solomon did evil in the sight of the Lord.
Wait a minute. He did evil. Go ahead.
And went not fully after the Lord, as did David his father.
Go ahead.
Then did Solomon build in a high place for Chemosh, the abomination of Moab.
The abomination of Moab. Go ahead.
In the hill that is before Jerusalem. And for Molech, the abomination of the children of Ammon.
Oh, y'all think the Most High don't see y'all celebrating them Christmas and Thanksgivings, right? With your heathen wife? Shit. Or going to some of their customs, the little things that they do at their family reunions and stuff? Come on, man. Stop it. Let's see her.
Verse 8. And likewise did he for all his strange wives, which burnt incense and sacrificed unto their gods. And the Lord was angry with Solomon, because his heart was turned from the Lord, power of Israel.
So the Lord, he was angry. Come on, let's go. Let's go to verse 9. Let's go to verse 9.
That is verse 9.
Okay, let's go to verse.
And the Lord was angry with Solomon, because his heart was turned from the Lord, power of Israel, which had appeared unto him twice. And had commanded him concerning this thing, that he should not go after other gods. But he kept not that commandment which the Lord commanded. Wherefore the Lord said unto Solomon, for as much as this is done of thee, thou hast not kept my covenant and my statutes, which I have commanded thee, I will surely rend the kingdom from thee.
See that? But y'all said Solomon did it, Solomon did it. Solomon paid for it. Just like David. And just like you going to pay. Just like you going to pay. Come on, read.
I will surely rend the kingdom from thee, and will give it to thy servant. Notwithstanding in thy days, I will not do it for David thy father's sake, but I will rend it out of the hand of thy son.
Read verse 14.
And the Lord stirred up an adversary unto Solomon, Hadad, the Edomite.
The what?
Hadad.
Right.
The Edomite.
All you Edomite lovers, the Edomite. You want to marry them Edomites? Come on.
He was of the king's seed in Edom.
In Edom. All right.
So did that mean that was his son?
Let's go to let's see. Wait a minute. Go to Isaiah. Let's go back to Isaiah. You're gonna learn today. We're gonna F.O.P.E you up tonight. Like Bernie Mac say, tonight. Chapter 13. Let's get chapter 13. We already read that, didn't Did we do that?
Yeah, we read Isaiah 13, 13, and 16.
13 and 16. We're there. We read 13 through 16, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Go to that was Isaiah?
Yes, there.
Okay. All right, go to Matthew chapter 13.
That's where we started.
That's
No, we started in 23, sorry.
Right, go to Matthew chapter 13.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna read verse. Wait a minute. Oh, come on, Qanath. Can't find Matthew's? Oh, you there?
I'm already there.
Oh, come on. Matthew chapter 13. We're gonna start at verse. I'm sorry, guys. 13.
13.
Mm-hmm. Wait a minute. Yeah. Yeah, read.
Okay. Matthew 13 and 13. Therefore speak I to them in parables, because they see not, and hearing, they hear not, neither do they understand.
Keep reading.
And in them is fulfilled the prophecy of Isaiah,
Go ahead.
which saith, by hearing ye shall hear, and shall not understand, and seeing ye shall see,
Right.
and shall not perceive. Continue.
Yeah.
For this people's heart is waxed gross.
These people heart are what?
Waxed gross.
Wax gross. Right?
And their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes they have closed, lest at any time they should see with their eyes and hear with their ears, and should understand with their heart, and should be converted, and I should heal them.
Go ahead.
But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear.
Do you hear? Do you see? Do you hear? Do you see? Go ahead.
For verily I say unto you that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see, and have not seen them.
Go ahead.
And to hear those things which ye hear,
And
have not heard them.
And now talk over a little bit. And go ahead.
Hear ye therefore the parables of the sower.
Go ahead.
When anyone heareth the word of the kingdom and understandeth it, then cometh the wicked one, and catcheth away that which was sown in his heart. This is he which receives seed by the wayside.
Go ahead.
But he that received the seed into stony places, the same is he that heareth the word, and with joy receive it. Yet hath he not root in himself, but dureth for a while. For when tribulation or persecution ariseth because of the word, by and by he is offended.
Go ahead.
He also that receives seed among the thorns is he that heareth the word, and the care of this world and the deceitfulness of richness choke the word, and he becometh unfruitful. But he that received seed into the good ground is he that heareth the word and understandeth it, which also beareth fruit and bringeth forth some an hundredfold, some 60, some 30.
That's good. That's good. Understand this. This is what's going on right now with you guys, man. All of y'all want power in Israel. Y'all want to do your own thing. You want power, and you don't care if you take away the fruit. You're sowing bad seed, man. All of you are sowing bad seed. I ain't gonna say all. Take it back. Some of you, and I have in the past. That's why I repented from it, and now I gotta deal with this. I gotta try to right my wrong, and I hope a lot of you have the courage to do the same. Go to Leviticus chapter 20. Okay? And read verse 26.
Leviticus 20:26. And ye shall be holy unto me, for I the Lord am holy, and have severed you from other people.
And have done what?
Severed you from other people.
From other people.
That ye should be mine.
Okay. All right, go to a few more verses, then we're going to be out. Because I really want to read that Jubilees again and close it, but that's a lot to read. I don't want my wife to read all that because that's a lot. Go to Matthew's, unless you want to. Matthew's chapter 5. And let's start at verse 7.
Matthew's 5:7. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy.
No, Slaki. We're going to go back to that. That was the Most High right there. We're going to go back. Go read verse 17 and 18.
5:17-18. Think not that I come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
Go ahead.
For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law, till all be fulfilled.
To all be fulfilled. Okay. Go to Malachi, chapter 2, 11 through 15. And then we're going to go back to Matthew's again.
Malachi 2.
Wait a minute. Malachi
11.
chapter 2. What did I say?
I'm not sure. I couldn't hear you. But I'm thinking, was it 11?
Yeah, Malachi chapter 11.
No, 2.
Chapter 2, 11 through 15. 11 through 15. I got scripture right there from my brother Uriah the other night on that little debate we had. Wonderful scripture, brother. And they did not answer it.
Malachi 2, verse 11.
No, start at verse 7 and then jump to 11. Wait a minute. Read 4 through 7, then 11 through 15.
Malachi chapter 2, verse 4. And ye shall know that I have sent this commandment unto you, that my covenant might be with Levi, saith the Lord of hosts.
Right.
My covenant was with him of life and peace. And I gave them to him for the fear wherewith he feared me, and was afraid before my name. The law of truth.
The law of what?
The law of truth.
It's a law. A law. A lot of guys say, man, what law? What that law? It's a law. Come on, read. The law of truth. Read.
Oh dear. I lost my place now.
Verse 6.
Okay. because I was writing a note.
Mm-hmm.
The law of truth was in his mouth,
Mm-hmm.
and iniquity was not found in his lips.
Mm-hmm.
He walked with me in peace and equity,
Mm-hmm.
and did turn many away from iniquity.
Mm-hmm.
For the priest's lips should keep knowledge,
Mm-hmm.
and they should seek the law at his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
For he is the messenger of the Lord of hosts.
So we should be the messenger. So let's go 11 through 15.
Verse 11. Judah hath dealt treacherously,
Mm-hmm.
and an abomination is committed in Israel.
Look up the word treacherously, guys, and see what that means. Go ahead. An abomination, and see what that means. Judah have dealt treacherously and abomination. That's what a lot of you brothers and sisters, doing right now. Go ahead.
And in Jerusalem, for Judah hath profaned the holiness of the Lord, which he loved,
Mm-hmm.
and hath married the daughter of a strange god.
Mm-hmm.
The Lord will cut off the man that doeth this.
Mm-hmm.
The master and the scholar of the tabernacles of Jacob, and him that offereth an offering unto the Lord of hosts.
The master and a scholar. All you scholars out there, I'm gonna cut your. I don't care how scholarly you know and all that. You're gonna be finished, right? How many books you done wrote? You're finished. Go ahead.
Verse 13. And this have you done again, covering the altar of the Lord with tears, with weeping, and with crying out.
Go ahead.
Insomuch that he regardeth not the offering anymore,
Go ahead.
or receiveth it with goodwill at your hand.
Yeah, you out there crying. Now you out there crying. Lord, you don't want to hear that. Like you always doing right now today. Forgive me, ain't gonna still do what you doing. Get out of here. Come on, read.
Verse 14. Yet ye say, wherefore? Because the Lord hath been witness between thee and the wife of thy youth, against whom thou hast dealt treacherously.
Woo, go ahead.
Yet is she thy companion and the wife of thy covenant.
Is she the wife of the covenant? Read.
Verse 15. And did not he make one?
Go ahead.
Yet had he the residue of the Spirit, and wherefore one? That he might seek a godly seed.
He might seek a godly seed. A godly seed. Come on.
Therefore, take heed to your spirit, and let none deal treacherously against the wife of his youth.
Wait. So let's go back one more. Matthew 5. And we're going to start at verse 5. Through 12.
Matthews 5. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see the Most High.
What's pure? The law, statutes, commandments are pure. We read Titus chapter 1 and 15. Right? Read.
Verse 9. Blessed are the peacemakers.
Blessed are who?
Blessed are the peacemakers.
Yeah, not these howling wolves out here. Right? Come on.
For they should be called the children of the Most High. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake. For theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely.
All manner of evil against you falsely. Like they've been accusing me, my brothers, and my sisters falsely. We're blessed. We're blessed. We know this. Come on.
For my sake. Verse 12. Rejoice and be exceeding glad. For great is your reward in heaven. For so persecuted they the prophets which were before you.
Watch this. Here we go. Go to Titus real quick. Right? And go to if anybody don't have it, get the book of Jubilees and start at page 154 and start at verse 7 on down. Right? And I may read it myself because I don't know if my wife want to read it again. I may read it myself.
I need to take a break.
Right. Good.
I'll read this Titus.
Yeah, read the Titus and start at verse 10 through 15. Titus chapter 1, start at 10, verse 15. Chapter 1, 10 through 16.
Gotcha. Oh, I said 15 verse. Okay. Titus. Chapter 1, verse 10. For there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially they of the circumcision.
Especially they of the circumcision. Read that again.
For there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially they of the circumcision.
Especially the ones of the circumcision who know what time it is, who know the word, right? But Qanath, what you doing? Brothers, what y'all doing? The Most High gonna separate the wheat from the tares. What verse 2 say? Verse 11 say?
Whose mouths must be stopped.
Whose mouths must be stopped. Hosea 7 and 8, Jeremiah 12 and 9, right? You can marry these other nations, right? Oh, out in war we can pluck their nails. You ain't no damn war. Whose mouths must be stopped. Read.
Who subvert whole houses.
Who subvert whole houses, man? The whole house of Israel, that's what you done. Read.
Teaching things which they ought not.
Teaching things y'all should not be teaching. Liars, deceivers. Woe unto you pastors. Woe unto you scribes and Pharisees. Woe unto you, destruction is at hand upon you. Read.
For filthy lucre's sake.
For your money. You love that money.
They lied on you about that money.
And they lied on me about it. You're right. Read. Dogs.
One of themselves.
Vipers.
Even a prophet of their own said.
Go ahead.
The Christians are always liars, evil beasts, slow bellies.
Go ahead.
This witness is true. Wherefore rebuke them sharply, that they may be sound in the faith.
Right. Read.
Not giving heed to Jewish fables and commandments of men.
And commandments of who?
Men.
And commandments of men. Stop falling man. Acts chapter 5 verse 29. Peter and the other apostles answered and said, we ought to obey Yahweh by Yahawashi rather than men. Read that part again.
Verse 14. Not giving heed to Jewish fables and commandments of men.
And commandments of men
that turn from the truth.
That turn from what?
The truth.
That turn from the truth. Remember we read that in Matthew's, hold that, keep that. Remember we read that in Matthew's, what was it, chapter 5, right? We just read that in Matthew's chapter 5, where she said, in the scriptures, what Christ said, pure. Right? Let's see, can we find it? Where was the word pure? Sorry, somebody call me, please. Don't call. Pure. Just read that. Read that verse 11 you was on.
Well, actually, I was in 14, going to 15.
Okay, go to 14.
I was in 14, going to 15.
Go to 15.
Okay. Verse 15. Unto the pure, all things are pure.
All things are pure. Go ahead.
But unto them that are defiled and unbelieving.
Now on what?
And unbelieving.
Go ahead.
is nothing pure.
Ain't nothing pure. There's nothing pure about you guys. Not one thing. Not one thing. Right? And what's pure? What is pure? Let's get it. It's in Psalms. I know it's in Psalms.
19 and 8.
Get it. Psalms 19 and 8.
Psalms 19, 8.
Uh-huh.
The statutes of the Lord are right,
Uh-huh.
rejoicing the heart.
Mm-hmm.
The commandment of the Lord is pure.
The commandments. It's a commandment. Not to do these things. It's a commandment, man. A commandment. So.
Want me to go back to Matthew?
No, go back to Titus.
And Titus.
Yeah, and read.
Unto the pure, all things are pure.
Uh-huh.
But unto them that are defiled and unbelieving is nothing pure.
That's right.
But even their mind and conscience is defiled.
Is defiled. Go ahead.
Verse 16. They profess that they know the Most High.
They profess. I've been the truth 30 years, 22 years. I'm sticking on the old plow. I'm gonna stay with the old plow. Right? Read.
But in works, they deny him.
Right.
Being abominable and disobedient.
And being disobedient.
And unto every good work
reprobate. Read verse chapter 2 and verse 1 and we out of here.
Titus 2 and 1. But speak thou the things which become sound doctrine.
Sound doctrine. Stop letting these people tell you a damn speckled bird is different colors of people.
You keep going on.
Stop letting. You gonna come back and read this then?
I take a little break.
Okay. Stop letting the people tell you Hosea 7:8 a cake unturned mean skin color.
Skin color.
Speak sound doctrine, man. All right. So, let me see something here. I'm gonna read this a little bit. I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna read this. This is the book of Jubilees again. Right? I open up with it, so I'm gonna close with it. How about that? All right? Put y'all over here. Right? I need a pointer. That's what I need. I need a pointer. All right? So this is the book of Jubilees. Right? I'm not the best reader. Most High blessed me with good understanding. You know, Moses stuttered. I'm not the blessed reader, so please forgive me if I discombobulate some of these words. All right? This is the book of Jubilees, page 154. We're going to start at verse 7. It says, and if there... Hold on. Wait a minute. Give me a second, Israel. Wait till my wife come back because she could read a little bit better than me. It says here, right there. Start right there so y'all can follow along if y'all can see it. Right there. It says, and if there is any man who witheth in Israel to give his daughter or his sister to any man who is of the seed of the Gentiles, he shall surely die. Okay? And they shall stone him with stones, for he hath wrought shame in Israel. And they shall burn the woman with fire, because she hath dishonored the name of the house of her father, and she shall be rooted out of Israel. And let not an adulteress and no uncleanness be found in Israel throughout all the days of the generations of the earth. For Israel is holy unto the Lord. And every man who hath defiled it shall surely die. They shall stone him with stones. Okay? For thus hath it been ordained and written in the heavenly tables regarding all the seed of Israel. He who defileth it shall surely die, and he shall be stoned with stones. And to this law there is no limit of days, and no remission, nor any atonement. But the man who hath defiled his daughter shall be rooted out in the midst of Israel, because he hath given his seed to Moloch. All right? Let me catch my breath. And rough improvously, so as to defile it, and do thou Moses commanded the children of Israel, and exhorted them to give their daughters to the Gentiles, and not to take their sons any of the daughters of the Gentiles. For this is an abomination before the Lord. For this reason I have written for thee in the word of the law all the deed. Right? So this goes on and on and on. I'm getting tired of reading. So read the book of Jubilees, start at page 54. And this just scare you to death. Right? And this is a warning. Be scared to death and change so you won't be put to death. How about that? Be scared to death. Where's my skull? And don't be put to death. Okay? Be scared to death so you won't be put to death. All right, Yasha'Allah? How about that? How about that? Okay? How about that one? So, I don't know how long I've been on this live. I'm going to close it out. All praise to the Most High by Ha Mashayach Yahawashi. All praises to the Most High by Ha Mashayach Yahawashi. And I'm giving honors to the prophets that's in that book. I ain't honoring no man on this earth right now. Because y'all Negroes wicked. All right? All praise to the Most High, man. And all of y'all who striving in truth and a sound doctrine and serving the Father through his Son, Yahawashi, right? And doing what's according to the law, statutes, commandments, man, and following the 10 commandments, doing everything that the Bible tells you can do to the best of your ability, even though it don't say to the best of your ability, it say do it. You know, just strive, man, strive. And stop holding on to lies, the ones that's listening to this, right, for entertainment, to see what Qanath got to say. All I did was read the book. So I hope y'all enjoyed this lesson, right? To all my Facebook family, to all my YouTube family, to all the family that I know and I don't know, that's the ones subscribed in truth and serving the Father and not man, I say, Shalom.